Hello, today I will be doing a tutorial for lightworks. Remember to open lightworks as an administrator, otherwise it will come up with error. Here you have the startup window, in which you can open an old project or create a new one. I'm going to create a new project. I'm going to call it Lightworks Video Tutorial and choose 24 frames per second. Here you have the project window in which you can change different video, audio settings, type up some notes, put a password. Next we're going to import files. This is really easy, just select the files you want and click. For this tutorial I'm just going to use footage from the Battle of Midway in World War II. And then it comes up with the import box, and you can just select the files, make sure they're checked off if you want to import them. You can change the file type and the compression. I'm just going to use AVI for this. You can then click start and it will start importing them. I'm just going to skip the import because you don't really need to see that. So now I've imported all the files. I'm just going to go to the project drop down and click on the little bin file next to the close and the minus button. This just shows all the files that are currently on this project, all the sound, video, and all the edits you have. It's very useful. As you can see, I'm just dragging all the little thumbnails out of the box so they're onto the main screen. Makes it easier for me to edit them all. In the edit box now, I'm just going to drag the timeline to make it longer so it's easier for me to edit. I'm just going to go ahead and drag one of the little thumbnails for a clip onto the main edit screen. Those are just my different audio and video channels, sorry. And make sure that the record button is on, otherwise you won't be able to make any changes to the clip. As you can see, after I dragged the clip and it showed up in the timeline there. Right now what I'm going to be doing is just cutting out the pieces of this clip that I don't want. I'm just going to play through it until I find a piece that I don't like. You see right there was a little flicker of white, and I'm just gonna go back and delete that. That little arrow button I'm pressing, that just either moves it forward one frame or just moves it back one frame. It's very useful for editing. Now is just the in and out buttons. I go to one point on the timeline and I click in, and then I go to another point and I click out, and I can select that entire part of that clip. So I could just delete that or do something else with the clip. As you can see, I found the exact part I want to get rid of, and I just went over and I clicked delete. Remember, once you selected the in and out and you're done selecting the part clip and you've deleted, to click the clear button to get rid of these points. Now I'm going to do this for just other parts of the clip because I don't want anything that's not just combat footage, so no personal interviews or anything, so it's going to take a while, so I'll just speed it up. The screen's gonna get a bit fuzzy now because I spat it out, but that's okay because I'm not gonna do anything that I haven't shown you already. The clip is as long as I want it now, so I'm just going to go over and click delete. And then I'm going to click remove, and it's going to remove everything that's right of the cursor for my clip. Now I'm going to move my cursor to the end of the clip, and I'm going to add another clip file. I'm going to click join to join these two clips together. And I'm noticing some of these parts are in color, so and I remember some of the first clip was in color, and I'm just going to want just grayscale stuff, so I'm going to have to correct that. So I'm going to go to effects. I'm going to go to color. I'm going to choose grayscale. I'm just going to click add to clip. The same thing for the first clip, but since there's several clips, because I had to cut some parts out, I'm going to click to all clips that are equal. I'm going to add to all clips that are equal to clip 16. That little white square in the corner, that just means that in the corner of each clip, you see it? That just means that it has an effect on the clip, so important to remember that. Now I'm gonna add a sound file. You notice that there's two channels for sound. That's because some sound files take two channels, but the one I'm gonna add is just a WAV, and it's gonna just take one. See right there? So I'm just gonna play through the clip, and I think we are done now, so I'm gonna go and export this. So now I'm just going to go to the export icon. I'm going to click on it, and I can select the type of file I want to export, the frames per second. You can also choose if you want to export edits, sounds, or pictures. I'm just going to click on sounds and pictures, and then I'll just click start, and I'm done. So this is it. This is the basic lightworks tutorial finished.